Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to Absolver. We're picking up on the Guidance Bridge, where a few things have changed. You're going to notice immediately there are people here. This is day 2 of the release, and the servers are no longer on fire, which is great. I have also taken a little bit of time, of course, to update my deck in between episodes, and then we are going to be heading this way. Let's check the map first. So like this whole side, so there would be 2 more marked ones in this direction, and then another of the bosses. So I think it follows a pretty good mini-boss kind of thing. That seems to be where the marked ones and then the duo sort of fell in. We are playing online this time. I'm going to give this a try. We'll see if other people, help or hinder or what exactly in a YouTube recording session. Central Harbor. Okay. This is one of the areas that I saw the live streams before the game came out showed a little bit more of. So I've got, maybe some passing familiarity here. Hello, friend. Hopefully, friend. I know, therefore, that the marked one is actually that way. But it seems like maybe our friend has already cleared out most, if not all, of the things around here. Okay. I promise there are supposed to be enemies. Yeah, like there's a fight that would totally take place right up here. Ooh, ceremonial Kefir? What was that? Ceremonial Kefir. Heavy bands of fabric worn by Ripon tribes' elders during gathering councils. Elaborate layers of color represent tribal appartenance and individual lineage. Okay. I wish it was just like a shoulder piece or something. I would find that cooler. So, like I said, the online hurts or hinders, or helps or hinders, rather. It would seem like maybe our friend here has already sort of cleared out everything. Operation Scarf. Cool. Is the marked one still alive? This way. And if not, is there a way for me to respawn him? He should be right here. So he is not. It does mean that we can get his loot pretty easily though. Some hunter's pads. Okay. Well, let's head towards there's an altar in this area that I may be able to remember the location of. I didn't really want to just... It's not that I don't want to fight the other player, it's that there's an infinite amount of fighting the other player that can take place. The altar should be up here. And so there's definitely room for that. And by up here, I mean actually up here. And by actually up here, I mean that I don't actually know where the altar is. I was sort of hoping... Okay. I was sort of hoping if I can find the altar, I can respawn everything. Oh. That was really dumb. Okay. Let's go ahead and respawn, but I did see the NPC over there and got maybe a little bit distracted. So far, gravity has killed me twice in this game. And those would be my deaths. So where did this respawn us at? Exactly. I think I just walked off that ledge. There he is. He is over here. Yeah, and I do see enemies now also in the area, which is nice. I've built cairns around the city, piles of stone with an open fold inside of them. So you're the one responsible for that, I see. You'll find items in them that will help you in your journey. Well, thank you. That's it. That's it. Okay. Again, stuff that we maybe have already experienced. But thanks for the tooltip, nonetheless. Alright. Go ahead and hit that. And now, let's make our way back towards the, yeah. There we go. Now we have enemies to fight. Oh, jeez. Or, you know, enemies to beat us up, as if the case may be. Let's see here. Oh. I wonder also, I think I may be, oh boy, be getting the answer to that. I wonder also if, oh jeez, everyone is everywhere. If by playing online, if we're not going to experience enemies that are the level of like the other online people in our area, and I don't know whether that means they're going to be lower or higher level than us. It would seem, based on their equipment, that these guys are maybe a higher level enemy than I am accustomed to. Oh, come on. You're all bunched up. I don't want to fight 4 of you at once. That sounds terrible. Maybe I can knock you down there and sort of single you out. Well, at least our other player has maybe come to join us a bit. Oh, and I am getting ever closer to getting knocked unconscious. There we go. And there we go. Alright, all I needed was like half as many people. I'm pretty sure he just one-shot that guy, which again sort of tells me he might be a bit higher level. It's mostly like the enemies are wearing way cooler clothes than I am used to, which tells me that they are probably higher level enemies. No longer just dressed in rags everywhere. I would also say there's more of them. That playing online definitely does seem to have increased the sheer number of enemies that are present in the area. With, I assume, of course, the expectation is now that you've got, you know, 2 or 3 people running around together and you're able to fight these guys. That may be a little bit of why... Desert Cotton Duster. Oh, that's kind of neat. That may be why I've heard some musings that that people feel like they're getting mobbed all the time whenever they play. Whoa. And also a little bit of a stutter as other online stuff happens. Yeah, like, for example, here. I'm almost certain... Jeez. Maybe I should start blocking again? That was a button that, that I remembered works. When playing in offline mode, the marked ones certainly were just one-on-one fights. And here we seem to have found that the marked one himself has help. Lamrin. Oh, I didn't see what the pickup was. There we go. Ringal armbands. Come on. Okay. Okay, heal for a sec. And then we're going to get punched immediately, so it's not going to matter. So yeah, it may be that for the purposes of the YouTubes, playing offline is a little bit of a better idea. Trying to to get that rhythm of my blows down, right? Always very helpful. It greatly enhances the speed of your combo, not to mention decreasing the amount of stamina that you're using, so allowing your combo to continue a lot longer. Love that spinning elbow, though, when people dodge around me. Oh, I believe that is Shockwave. I believe that is someone getting downed. That up arrow there is saying that there's like another player to be revived over here. But I don't know quite where that would be, so maybe not. Okay, we just picked up Shockwave, which is sort of a force push kind of thing. 360 degree, I see a Cairn, can't pass that up. Sort of 360 degree push around us. I think I'm obviously not using my shield nearly as often as I could, or maybe even should. I feel like Earthquake, in all of the things I've used so far, Earthquake has been my personal favorite, and I should probably get back to it. Come on. Also, in case you haven't been able to tell, and I feel like this is only going to take me so far, but I'm kind of in the best defense is a good offense mindset, almost never using my defensive move. Yeah. And again, there's always a little bit of a like lag pulse whenever stuff like that happens. Need scout plates. Alright. Let's head back up. We can go up this way. As I believe the next area should be somewhere. I think the geography has changed maybe a little bit between the pre-release stuff and now. Okay, so this would be a way on to the Rosalon Coliseum. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is clearly the next boss, but not the next marked one. So I need to find the next marked one, which... nothing else in this direction. Maybe not this way at all. There's probably another exit up the stairs in this direction. Like... Central Harbor and like this way feels like an exit. Perhaps. Perhaps maybe. Maybe perhaps, or at least another Cairn. New earring belt. Okay. Yeah, so here we've got what? The Eurasian Quarter. Okay. So this, I am assuming, is going to be the location of our next marked one. Also, of our NPC friend. The lost prospects you will meet have been roaming Rosalyn for a long time. Their gear will usually be worn and torn. To acquire better equipment, you should compete against other prospects and absolvers. Alright. So we can get even cooler equipment doing the multiplayer PvP? Is that how I'm to read that? Also, that guy just disappeared. All right. So certainly some of the online play may still be a little bit on fire. I'm honestly not that surprised. I give game developers probably more slack than your average person when it comes to servers and things like that. Well, that's weird. A statue of like a man raking? Huh. When it comes to, you know, things like servers and their performance on day one, due to my own line of work, I mean, I've been the guy on the other end of that. Sometimes stuff's just unforeseeable. Karen. Rakekeeper gloves. But yeah, I'd say, I think playing online is sort of leading to us finding these empty areas a bit more. Huh. There's like a woman sort of peeking out. I mean, we are getting this whole sort of post-apocalyptic vibe from our area, right? This is right where I came in. She was just right there. Okay. What about down, then? On the altar, at least. Perhaps resting at the altar will respawn everything? Being unfamiliar with this area, I don't really know, like, where the marked one would be, or if we've already passed by where he would have been, and shopping, okay. And if maybe that area was empty. Oh. Thank you. Travel plants. Okay, so like some of that stuff is just outside of cairns, like and spread throughout the world, inside pots and such. Is that what I'm to understand? I'd started to think, at least earlier, that it was enemies either despawning. Oh, I like how that looks from down here, right? The lady peering out. I'd come to think it might have been from enemies despawning or someone else killing them, but it may just be that there is actually loot spread throughout the world. Okay, we saw these guys, I believe. There's another cairn in there. If I was a cairn, how would I get to me? Not that way. I feel like it's something we might be drop into, because it doesn't look like there's really... Never mind. Really a way in there, and then, of course, there was the way in there. See if we can deal with these. Come on, guys. And then go sharing the bounty of our loot. Ow. That stung a bit. That also stung a bit. Come on, where's your sense of honor? Yeah, right out the window. No sense of honor. Ow. Ow again. Got some crazy, like, Dutch angles going on here because of the ground. That's kind of cool. Okay, and double the loot, double your fun. Elite scout belt, and more hunter pads. And the way to the cairn. I wonder what's up with the statues. Fang Li Noble Undertop. That sounds cool. Doesn't quite go with what we've got going on here. That's kind of a cool look. There's some different pants, though. So I got the duster. I still find this coat to be like my favorite thing ever, basically. and I keep landing back at the shirtless wonder. Well, that's kind of cool too. Oration scarf. Scarf worn at the Oration Imperial Court by aristocrats wanting to catch the eye of the Empress. What would that look like with let's take that off. What would that look like with this? Also kind of a cool look. Again, you know, fashion souls is the most important aspect when designing your character model. I'm actually going to take off the shoulder pads even, and we'll go without them for a while. Somewhere, I was hoping to find maybe the other marked one quickly enough. Like, if things go well, I could knock out both of these in one episode, and then I think I already kind of know where the next boss is. But things are not going well, so I may end up picking up in the next episode to take on the last marked one, and then whatever is at the next swirly boss thing in the Colosseum. I was really impressed that they managed to absorb. Oh, wow. I was about to say, I'm always impressed when they can absorb through the mill punch, because it's like a 1-2 hit, and the timing on that must be very, very precise to absorb both of the attacks. Well, I'll tell you what then, that feels like a pretty decent place to end this one. The next episode we can pick up with hopefully the last of the marked ones, and then our second boss fight. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. If you are, feel free to subscribe. There's lots more on the channel. And you can leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos. And I will catch you guys next time.